Hey, good evening, everybody. Good evening. Uh, it is Pastor Bobby here for Tip Tuesday, last Tip Tuesday of 2021. I know I don't ever do Tip Tuesday. It's kind of cool. So I'm glad you're here. Want to just give you some quick tips, some quick encouragements um, as you go into your new year. So today we're going to talk about how to reset for a new year. How to reset for a new year. Now I know every year everyone likes to do New Year's resolutions and things of that sort. That's a great way of resetting. That's a great way of um, giving yourself some goals and things for the upcoming year or the year that you're crossing over into. But I want to compound and layer on top of just the New Year's resolution. Okay. Um, so the first thing I want to suggest to you this year, this time around, is to finish what you started in 2021 and 2022. Okay. A lot of times we'll cross over into a new year and we'll just flush everything that we didn't accomplish, flush everything down the toilet, and then just start fresh. I will propose to you that if there are things that you don't necessarily need to flush, but you can go back to the drawing board and you can get some new ideas, some new expressions, some new motivation, and accomplish it in 2022, do that. Don't just flush your idea. Don't just flush your dream or your goal down the drain just because you might have stopped it or it might have fell by the wayside in 2021. If you have the ability to pick it back up, dust it back off, look at it from a different angle, do that. Don't just throw it away if it's something that is salvageable. The second tip that I want to have for you in resetting for a new year, is to make small goals. Small goals. I want you to not make a goal that is so big that it becomes impossible to complete by the end of your year. The reason why we set goals at the beginning of the year is because we want to live a purpose-led life. We want to have some vision for our life for that year. So my advice is to create small goals, and achieve them. And every time you complete that small goal, celebrate it, and then work on your next small goal. Eventually, by the end of the year, if you've accumulated all of these victories in small goals, then you will have obtained a big goal. I promise you, chipping away at it little by little is better than trying to do it all in one go and getting burnt out in the first 3 months of the year. Okay. The next thing I want to divulge to you and submit to you for to be reset for a new year is it's okay to take your time. If the Lord allows, you have another year of life, if the Lord allows. So take your time. I don't say put off for tomorrow what you can do today, but what I will say is do do what you can do and don't rush. Take your time. Remember, small accomplishments lead to big victories in the end. Okay, so whether that's school, whether that's going back to school, whether that's a better marriage, whether that's a business, set the goals. Take your time. Don't rush it. You have an entire year to meet your big goal. So, what are your small goals that you can accomplish throughout the year in order to attain your bigger goal? Okay. One more thing that I can leave you with on today for this Tip Tuesday, as you get reset for a new year, is be determined to complete what you start. Be determined to complete what you start. I know a lot of times because of lack of support or because we have so many things on our plate or because things are not going the way we want them to go, a lot of times we will let things fall down. We will let it fall by the wayside. But if you start it this year, finish it all the way through. Okay? If you start it, finish it all the way through. Don't allow it to die. Don't allow it to fall off into the gutter. If you start it, finish it. I don't care if it's an argument. If you start it, see it all the way to the end, y'all. This is what you need to have on this year in order to be the most successful. Have a finisher attitude. If I'm going to start it, I'm going to finish it. If I'm going to pique my interest in it and I'm going to say that I'm going to do it, then be a person of your word and follow it all the way through. I know that's hard for many of us. Some of us every year say we're going to go get a gym membership. And here we are 10 years later, no gym membership. And the treadmill that we got in the house ain't nothing but a clothes rack. But here we are. You have another opportunity. Whatever you're going to do it. Stick to it. This is where we go back to our other goals. Have small goals that you know you can accomplish so that you're not overwhelmed. You don't feel as though you are lacking in an area. Small goals lead to big victories. Pick one thing at a time and accomplish it. Okay, one thing at a time and accomplish it. Here's one more tip as you can get reset for your next year. We've had so much going on in our world. Lockdowns, viruses, pandemic, mass shooting, all manners of political chaos. Unplug. Unplug, guys. It is not that important to be on social media. It's not that important to be in the know at all times. Take some time in this next year to unplug and detox. How do you do that? Read a book, go on a walk, spend some time with friends and leave your phones in the car. Do something that will take your mind off of the virtual world and the bigger world, and just take some time for just you and those around you, those that you love, okay? Unplug a little bit. It's okay to put the phone down. It's okay to cut the TV off for a little while. It's okay to get out into your city and see something that you've never seen before. It's okay to do that. As you go into this next year, slow down and to appreciate got a little bit back to normal, and then we started getting busy, going back to our old stuff. 2022, take the lessons that we've family. Spend time where nobody's on the phone. Spend time where you're doing an adventure. Travel somewhere, guys. Do something. Get out of your zone. Get out of your area so that you can build memories. You want to reset yourself. You want to get powered up for the next goal that you want to take. Unplug, unwind. Don't get so caught up on likes. Don't get so caught up on hearts. Don't get so caught up on followers that you don't have time to work on yourself. You got to work on you. In order to be the best you can be, you have to be healthy, mind, body, and soul. All right. So that's what I have for you on tonight. These are my tips. I'm not as professional as Lady B and Simone and Sister Angelique and all of them that have done Tip Tuesday throughout the year. But I thought I could come and just give you guys a couple of tips on tonight of how to reset and get ready for 2022. I promise you that there are big things happening for each and every one of you guys. And I'm excited to celebrate with you. So I hope that you paid attention to all of these tips throughout the entire year that all of us, that everyone has given you, because they're going to come back around next year. And I want you to hold on to those nuggets that you have gotten throughout this entire year. We love you guys. Cannot wait to see you guys on New Year's Eve night. Remember to wear your mask, have sanitizer on hand, and let's just give God a good praise as we go into the new year. I love you guys. Tip Tuesday. I'm out. Peace.